I just took a risk and spent my rent money and booked an appointment with Erica Tay.
Dummy! You're dumb. What is you doing? You spent your rent money on this. That don't make no fucking sense. What you want, a pity party or somebody be like, damn, babe, you spent that rent money because you wanted to come see me? Yeah, we gonna approve. Don't worry, babe. We gonna approve. No, it don't work like that, man. Well, Joe, what's the word? I'm finna tell you, man. Not everyone can be a content creator video by camera. All right, man, let's tap in. See what he's talking about.
Job to do content full time.
If you can stay for just 1 second and hear me out, I'd appreciate it. As you guys know, I make a lot of Yap content, and most of my videos are me talking shit. But as of recently, I haven't really been locked in. And I came to the realization that I need to lock in. So I officially quit my job to pursue content full time for you guys. The outroaring love and support that I get, and throughout this last year, the growth that we've all experienced together, made me realize that I was doing the wrong thing and putting my time towards the wrong things. And so I'm officially saying this right now. I'm going to be posting every single day for the rest of 2026. I'm going to lock in so hard on this content shit. So if you guys could support me, bro, I would appreciate it.
This video was posted December 8th, 2025, and this person has not posted since May 29th, 2026. And
man, what? Bro, you cannot have a fucking speech like that and talk about quitting your job and you ain't uploaded nothing, man.
Before that video, this person hasn't posted since April. Yet this guy quit his job to become a quote-unquote full-time content creator, and he hasn't posted since. And that's not the only person that's done this. Here's another. POV, you quit your job to protect your peace and take YouTube full-time.
Never been impressed by nothing, okay? This right here, leave all this shit here. They got me fucked up. That's what they got. Go ahead and leave all this right here.
And that hair dye got you fucked up, fool. I ain't gonna lie.
Get the fuck up out of here. I don't work here no more. It's my last fucking day. They got me all the way fucked up.
Oh, never mind. I see why he got the hair dye in his head, man. That shit quickly started made sense now. Now it makes sense. You feel me? If you know.
Albertsons, y'all kiss my ass, my black ass, actually. Y'all see this store right here? They weak as fuck, okay?
I don't even know what the fuck Albertsons is.
Ain't nobody shopping no damn Albertsons. Y'all want to be public.
Hey, if y'all got an Albertsons in y'all town, tell me where is that at, bro? I've never heard of no Albertsons. I thought he was walking out of a Walmart, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That Albertsons, I don't even know what the hell that is.
So bad.
This was posted July 7th, 2024, and his most recent post on YouTube was December 19th, 2025. Meaning he hasn't posted.
But bro, he got them that 3,000 views on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that ain't much, but like, bro, you know, hey, it's me talking. Like, I don't got no crazy big ass channel. Like,
at all this year in 2026, and he hasn't made any money to be a full-time content creator. Yet he left his job. Look, if your job isn't treating you right and you want to leave, be my guest. Like, I personally don't see anything wrong with that. But the issue here is that these people are quitting their jobs for full-time content creation, and they're not even making enough to be full-time content creators. Hell, I don't even think they're making anything. And the craziest part is that they aren't creating any content / don't make enough content to be full-time, especially in today's economy. Now, one more. Here's another person that quit their job for content creation. I'm showing you guys so many of these because I want you guys to see that I'm not just making this stuff up. This isn't something that I'm just pulling out of my ass. This is becoming.
Nah, I believe you, bro. It's like, you know, streaming and all that shit is the new wave, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could even, you know, look at everybody that's starting to, you know, record, stream, all that. Like, you could look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I think this is the new wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people got started a long time ago when recording and all that shit wasn't really cool. You know, they was the first to get in and got what they got. You know what I'm saying? And now people see that it's something that actually worked. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think a lot of people, at least people in my age, like you know what I'm saying, where I'm at, bro, people in their like late 20s, you know what I'm saying? I don't think those people are like hopping on the stream wave because what the younger people are hopping on the stream wave for. See, us back then, all of us was taught that YouTube and shit ain't had no money in it. That's just what it was. YouTube, all that, it just didn't have no money in it. That's why you had people wanting to be rappers and shit. But yeah,
an actual problem within society. Everyone is trying to be a content creator. Now, this video right here is a girl who quit her quote-unquote toxic 9-to-5 to pursue content creation full time. And I guess the catch is that if she doesn't do this within 6 months, she has to go back to her full-time job.
I quit my toxic 9-to-5 to become a full-time content creator in 6 months. The catch, if I fail, I have to go back to corporate America. It's time for a weekly recap of the first week. Let's start with YouTube. The hardest place to grow, in my personal opinion. I got 30.9 thousand views this week, and I got 113
That's not
views
bad.
That is crazy. That has never happened before.
That's
definitely
not
some good
bad,
growth,
though.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, this isn't enough to sustain, especially
Man, hold on, wait a minute, man. No, I gotta debate that. I say it is. If you well off, right? Say you got some money saved up. I will hope a grown ass adult is not leaving their job, like a person her age would not leave their job and just put they self on. Bro, you not gonna blow up fast enough to meet next month's rent. You know what I'm saying? Now, a year though, you give yourself a year, at least in a year you could see promise. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the thing. If you stay on it for a whole year, you can see promise. That's anybody, bro. That's anybody, because you may start off getting no views. But if you work hard enough, man, hey, you're going to find your niche. You're going to find your people. There's people that want to talk to you, man. It's just, bro, we humans love connection. No matter how hard a person is, we humans submit to the will of wanting to connect to another human, bro.
within a 6-month
Just how it is.
period. And also, when you look at her YouTube, she makes short form content, which doesn't pay that well compared to long form content. But this is only
Shit.
11 out of 183 days. So let's keep on watching.
Nice to meet everybody. For Instagram, I got 105.2 thousand views, and I have 223 new followers.
That's also some really good growth for Instagram,
Yeah.
but to my knowledge, Instagram doesn't pay that well. Crazy
They
enough,
don't.
they actually don't pay at all.
Nice to meet everybody.
Wow.
On TikTok,
Did
I
not
got
know that.
60,000 views and 316 new followers.
I would say the same thing for TikTok. That's good growth, but they again don't pay as well, and I'm not too sure if this woman is within the creator fund. So I'd assume that she's not making any money from this, but let's keep on watching.
Gratitude cannot describe. Thank you all so much for supporting this journey. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the idea. Not sure if I should make this a weekly series. Do you guys want to see what happens? How we go up, how we go down, how we stay the same? And I am stressed,
might as well.
but happy. And
Might as
that's all
well,
I can
sis.
ask
Keep
for.
going.
Now, this was posted a few days ago, so I will say this woman has been pretty consistent. But what I find insane about this one specifically is that you're not even full-time, meaning you're not making any money. Who knows? She probably saved up a ton of money to try to do this challenge, which would make sense. But if not, if she doesn't have any money saved up or anything, I just think this is dumb. I find it so insane that so many people out there are so quick to drop everything for something that's not even guaranteed. Now, granted, the economy is pretty bad right now. Tons of things are expensive, and it sucks that there's people out there with degrees that are still living check to check and even overworked.
Yeah.
And seeing content creators
It's a
online
fact.
make abnormal amounts of money while also being in the comfort of their own homes is definitely very appealing. Maybe even a little discouraging to those who spent many years working towards a degree or climbing the corporate ladder at a job and they're just still not satisfied. But
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who else is discouraging too. The other day, I had a comment where somebody said that this was year 5 that they've been doing like YouTube, and I don't know how consistent they been or any of that. And bro, they had like, I think like under 20 subscribers. Now, in my opinion, bro, I just think that's like bad structure, you know, but those people gotta be super shitty to watch these guys blowing up within 6 months to a year.
like there's so much more to content creation that a lot of people don't see. Like most content creators don't make anything for the first couple of years they create content. Just because Cenat makes millions now doesn't mean that you can just get off your ass one day, upload a few videos, and you can quit your job the next day and make millions in a few months. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but the chances of that are very slim. And if you really want something that sticks within content creation, what I've learned from creating for the many years I've been creating, you have to slowly build up that audience. I've been making videos seriously since I would say 2019. I started on TikTok when I was in high school.
Damn, he look like a whole different guy.
Over to YouTube, and I didn't make any real money to go full-time until 2024. Since then, I've been full-time making content. And I will say, definitely within that span, there were definitely points where I would make a little bit of money from content and thought I could go full-time, thinking, oh, I just gotta grind harder, I just gotta lock in, and boom, I'll be good. But ultimately, I failed every time, and I went back to working, which there's nothing wrong with that. I learned at the end of the day, but I just don't want more people to fall into this trap thinking that they can make videos and make a ton of money in the span of a few months, all because that's what they see online. A lot of people will see the top 1% of content creators and they'll see the glitz and glamour of that and think that they can achieve that in a few months, when that's just not likely to happen. Yes, there's definitely outliers, but that's not always the case. They're outliers for a reason. And I'm not saying that you can't get up there, but I just think it's crazy that so many people are quitting their jobs and expecting to be at that top 1% within the span of months. And a majority of these people quit their jobs, then they're back at another one in a few months later, if they can even get one. We know how hard the job market is right now. It is very hard to get a job. So if you have a job and it's a good job, keep that job. Like I personally just don't think.
And literally, like, depending on what city you in, it could be even that much harder to lock in a job. So it's like, if you do got a decent job and you got the first thing you're going to need working a job and doing content at the same time is discipline, bro. You are going to need discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have 2 channels where I show my face, and these 2 channels are actually newer. Outside of that, though, I got channels that I've worked before that, though. And, bro, I've drove trucks. I got my CDL and drove trucks and did that. And, bro, you need a lot of discipline, even just to do simple content. But if you got that and you got that structure and you know how to structure your videos and lay them down right, man, hey, bro, you can do it. I wouldn't listen to shit he talking about. He giving a big warning sign, the big yellow triangle, right? And I salute him for that, but bro, don't listen to nobody, bro. Don't listen to nobody, bro. If you can do it, do that shit, bro. On everything. Do that shit, bro.
I think that blind faith in quitting your job because you feel like it is the move. Like, I genuinely just don't think it's the move. If you want to quit your job because they're treating you wrong and you have another lined up, by all means quit, no problem with that. But quitting for content creation and you're not making any money to sustain it is just stupid. And ultimately, you're just going to stress yourself out even more, because I feel like one of the key things in content creation is you have to genuinely enjoy it to keep on going.
Right.
Because there's going to be so many low points. I remember my first couple years, like there were a lot of low points, but I enjoyed making videos. That's what kept me going. Regardless if I was making money or not, I enjoy making videos, so I could stick it out. And then when I started making money, it's like not much changed because I've always enjoyed making videos. But
he capping his ass off anyway, but maybe he not. But still, when you start making money off of it, bro, you telling me it didn't get that much, like you didn't enjoy it that much more? Like something kicked in, like, damn, man, I'm making these videos. I love making them. Hell, I love making videos. I love this shit, bro. I'm a person who believe in, bro, if you want to do it, stick to it on everything. Invest in yourself to bring out the best in yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's literally mottos I live by, because, bro, you really got to put in. But when a motherfucker say, hey, man, we finna pay you for you paying yourself. You see what I'm saying? You paying yourself structure. You paying yourself discipline. You paying yourself late nights and early mornings. And you got to put in all that time and work. And the motherfucker finally hit you with a check, hit you with an endorsement, hit you with deals, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a fuck if that motherfucker was worth $100, bro. You can be like, oh, shit. I just got, you know what I'm saying? I got paid for that, bro. My first check outside of like working and it was, bro, from BMI music. You know what I'm saying? That was my first check ever, bro. And that really just made me love it that much more.
The sole factor that some people make videos now is because they see the money that's in it. But I feel like the money is a terrible motive, because you're not going to make a lot of money when you first start out. But once again, this is becoming an actual problem in society. I'm seeing more and more people do this each and every day. Everyone wants to be a content
keep
creator,
happening.
but the sad truth,
everybody in that crowd, bro, everybody in that crowd, they said it is like streaming alone. There's like 7 to 8 million people alone on Twitch. 7 to 8 million people alone, bro. So if you want to do this, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna beat everybody in this whole damn crowd. You know what's gonna beat everybody in that crowd that want to do content? Cause better believe, bro, if they fans of Cenat and all them, they want to do it too. Everything, the only tool you need to beat all of them is consistency, bro. Every day you hear an artist on the radio or on YouTube and bro, they suck. You like, man, this shit is ass. I can rap better than this. I can sing better than this. But guess what? They was consistent, bro. You know what I'm saying? They was consistent enough. If you can get a crowd of people to hate you, that's just as good as having a crowd of people to like you. Now, it's up to you if you want to have that image.
Is that
but
not everyone can
bro,
be a content creator. A lot of these people are pursuing content
that's a message to you and me, because my mouth is closest to my ear, bro.
creation for the wrong reasons. Most people don't even like the idea of actually creating content. They just like the money that comes from content creation or the attention that comes, which we all know clout is one hell of a drug. Now, what inspired me to even make this video or even go on, I guess, this tangent is because a little bit ago, Cenat announced Streamer University 2, which if you're unfamiliar, it's essentially this interactive streamer creator boot camp and multi-day live event founded by Cenat. And it simulates a traditional college experience to help aspiring and emerging content creators network, learn from established creators, and collaborate. And within this whole Streamer University, it's a mixture of up-and-coming content creators and already established content creators, you know? Last year, there were about 120 streamers picked out of the thousands that applied. And this year, he's basically doing it again. But there's even more people that are applying because they saw the event last year, and he's even doing these in-person applications. And while I do think this is a great event that Cenat is doing, it's good because it's shedding light on streamers that some people may not even look their way, which is pretty cool. But the problem with it is that a lot of people think this is a golden ticket to become an established streamer, and they're dropping everything to go all in. And the craziest part is that Kai didn't even accept these people. So not only are people quitting their jobs to go to Streamer University, they're not even guaranteed to go. They're quitting their jobs to go to the in-person applications, which if you go to these in-person applications, it's not even a full chance that you'll be able to speak to Cenat. Essentially quitting their jobs for no reason. Like this person right here, just quit my job and dropped everything to drive 10+ hours to Streamer University. Wish me luck. Which, yes, I believe you should have faith in yourself. You should definitely follow your dreams. But this right here, I just think is dumb. Once again, it's not even guaranteed that you'll get into Streamer University if you go to these in-person applications. So this person quit their job without even knowing if they're going to get into there. Let's say this person goes to these live applications and they don't get selected. Now they have to go back home and they don't even have a job anymore. They're just, I guess, vibing now. It's very dumb. But that's not even the dumbest of it all. There was this woman who spent her rent money to book a hair appointment with a famous hairstylist, and she did this for Streamer University. And the kicker is that, once again, she didn't even get selected because no one is getting accepted yet because Kai is still going through these applications.
I just took a risk and spent my rent money and booked an appointment with Erica Tay.
Dummy! You're dumb! What is you doing? You spent your rent money on this. That don't make no fucking sense. What, you want a pity party or somebody be like, damn, babe, you spent that rent money because you wanted to come see me? Yeah, we gonna approve. Don't worry, babe. We gonna approve. Nah, it don't work like that, man. First of all, a motherfucker is finna see right off the muscle. You spent what to get what? You spent your rent money. Your rent money to get here. Oh, hell nah, man. You crazy. Quitting your job is one thing. Spending your rent money to go do something is a whole nother ball game in itself, fam.
I feel like getting my hair done by Erica Tay is an opportunity in itself. And I'm also trying to get accepted into Streamer University, so no risk, no reward. It's like manifestation. If I book now and I go get my hair done, University, here I come.
Not only is this just extremely dumb, it's also extremely irresponsible. The fact that you can't even pay your rent because you wanted to get your hair done by this famous hairstylist to go to Streamer University and you're not even selected to go it's not even guaranteed that you're selected to go. It's so idiotic, beyond idiotic. Like, yes, when you want to chase your dreams, you have to take certain risks. This isn't even a risk. This is just being dumb. There were definitely a lot of risks that I had to take when becoming a content creator. But the thing about these risks were they were never just dumb risk. Like, I just feel like this is a dumb risk. I haven't seen people saying that they're going to quit their jobs if they get into streamer university. Essentially saying if they get selected, they're quitting their job ASAP.
Excuse me, Professor Cenat. Get me out of this Amazon. The minute I get that exception for that streamer, I'm running through this bitch yelling, I quit. I ain't gonna lie. Not me neither, though. I do tats, I do music engineer, I rap, I sing, I vlog, I stream. I need to be consistent with what I'm doing. Get me the fuck out of here. I know y'all niggas wanna see me yelling through this bitch. And I'm gonna come out with a couple iPhones. Because I'm streaming you students, watch. Let me get accepted. I'm bringing 3 people iPhones back. Straight from here, though. Last day, straight from here.
Which, once again, I think this is pretty stupid. Just because you get in a streamer that doesn't mean you'll be set in the streaming game. Hence why there's so many people that went to streamer university last year, and they're pretty much in the same position this year that they were in last year, because it's not a guaranteed blow up. Just because you go here, that doesn't mean that your streaming career is gonna automatically go from 0 to 100, and now you live in a freaking penthouse and you're making millions. Like, that's just not how it works. And let's say you do quit your job because you got accepted. Once streamer ends, now you're out of a job and you're not where you thought you were gonna be. Like, I will say there definitely is a healthy amount of delusion you have to be a content creator. But what I'm seeing right now is just a lot of people taking risk, and a lot of these risks have no reward, or a lot of people aren't like calculating these risks. And since we're talking about streamer university, I feel like I gotta talk about this. I'm even seeing people with like huge responsibilities begging Kai to be in streamer university. For the love of God, right? I'm not trying to be mean or kill anyone's dreams.
Nah, keep it
but
real,
I saw
bro.
a mother of 9 children begging Kai Cenat to be in streamer university, and her kids were talking about they're hungry. These children are hungry. Yet you want to get into streamer university. You think this is the correct response for that? Play the clip.
Kai Cenat, do you want to know what I could bring to the table?
1, 2, 3.
Fam. I've seen motherfucking basketball teams small, like with less people than this, bro. Real shit. On everything. I done walked into the YMCA and seen less people hooping than this. This is crazy. And look, I ain't knocking the lady for having a bunch of shorties. It happens. I mean, I don't know though. That's like a big it happens. That's like a big it happens, man. The more I even say that to myself, I'm kind of like, I got the whole little math problem circling. Golly, boy, you know how many choices you gotta make? Fuck. Anyway, man. I don't think that's it, mama. I ain't gonna lie.
Kai Cenat, they call me.
We're not just gonna skip past that. This woman instructed her child to call Kai Cenat a bitch ass, and she held all of her kids, told them to say that they're hungry to get in a streamer.
No.
Ma'am, you know what? Let's just keep on watching.
Alo, and you know, kids, they just be saying anything. But people want to know, how do I do it with 9 kids? And honestly, I really don't know. But
She
it's gonna be an
smokes
opportunity
cigarettes.
for them to see.
That's how she does it. You want to know her secret? She smoke heli squares. You can hear the, hey, you want to know how I do it? This how we do it, cat. Cat.
For themselves, because I just do it. And if you choose
Fuck,
me to
shorty.
be a freshman at Streamer University, I will be that missing piece that you're looking for, because I will be that example that you can do whatever you want to do. All you have to do is just do it.
See. Hey, we see. You can do whatever you want to do on anything. 9 shorties, you for sure did whatever you wanted to do a whole lot. We got it.
Doesn't matter if you have 9 kids, just do it. Okay,
We got it.
so this is my application into Streamer University as a freshman, and I hope that we can make things better when I see you, and I can bring something that can't be taught, so keep that in mind.
The top comment
The
on this video
fuck is
says,
that?
apply here, Amazon Warehouse University. Look, I'm gonna be so
Oh,
real. There's
shit.
nothing wrong with having dreams. There's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, I think there gets to a certain point in life where your responsibilities can be too big for your dreams. You kind of got to put your dreams on pause. You have 9 children and you're focused on getting into streamer university. Is this not crazy? This economy is horrific. It's terrible, right? But you have 9 children and kids are definitely expensive, very expensive. And your focus is streamer U. Oh, but Cameron, if she gets into streamer U, she'll blow up and have enough money to support all 9 of these children in this economy. And she'll be one of the top content creators in the world and live happily ever after. Why are you so mad at this? Yeah, we were in a fucking Disney movie, then of course. But we're not in a Disney movie.
God.
We're living in reality. If this woman were to go to streamer U, she'd probably peak in viewership there. It'll fizzle out. Then she's back to reality once she gets back home. The people who are going to suffer the most in this are probably going to be the kids. Like, the kids are saying they're starving, and your response is a streamer university application. My nigga, we are in the end times. Like, am I tweaking? Do y'all like my earrings? Back then, if your kids were hungry, you'd most likely get a job or something along those lines, you know, sell drugs. I'm joking. Please don't do that. But no, I guess now begging Kai is better than that, apparently. Look, Kai Cenat is not your savior. Kai Cenat, please save us. And this man is in a lockdown drill. What Andrew playing Brawl Stars? Like, what is Kai Cenat supposed to do in this situation?
Pop up with a cape
just
on.
come in like a superhero? He's supposed to just drive a freaking Twitch Lambo through the school walls and take out the intruder or whatever. And I'm pretty sure this person is probably joking, but for the woman begging to be in streamer university, for crying out loud, this woman has more kids than Kai has years of streaming, man. Focus on your kids, ma'am. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I sound like an asshole, but I feel like that needs to be said. Your responsibilities are way too big to be focused on streamer university. Speaking on all these people, though, that are quitting their jobs for content creation, I feel like this is the perfect time to bring up this story that happened back in 2021 that I'm pretty sure we all remember. There's this guy named Austin Wallace who had an $100,000 per year welding job, and he quit that job to shoot his shot at Logan Paul to see if he could work for him. So what he did is he flew out to an event that Logan Paul was located at, and prior to this, he quit his job and flew there. And once he saw Logan Paul at this event, he pulled out his phone and asked Logan Paul if he could work for him, and Logan Paul turned him down. And he posted the video and ended up being the laughing stock of the internet for a few months, because this dude had a good job and everything, but he quit it to try to work for Logan Paul, and Logan Paul essentially just laughed in his face.
No, I didn't. I quit my job. No, wait, it's a story. I'm interested. It's a story. I quit my job legit 2 days ago. I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did.
It's one of the sneak
I'm
videos.
sorry. I just.
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, like I just needed to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business. Trying to talk about trying to get a job. Like I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I have 7 dances. I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok?
I did that video. You know, like going like that. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? He probably would have fucked with him, bro. When he said, "What are you good at?" Man, you ain't supposed to say I did some dances. Man, you supposed to lie. Man, I know my way around the computer. I know my way around the camera. Hey, you better say some shit. You want a job that bad that you sneaking up on stage up onto this man's shit? You gotta lie, bro. At that point, you tripping. You big tripping. I did some dances, yeah, man. Goddamn, you know, the fucking trends and shit. Fuck all that, man. What are you talking about?
I don't.
Then why would I
need a
get a
mentor.
job?
That's crazy to say. If you
I need a
quit your
mentor.
job and everything, and then you're over here saying, "Oh, you don't have what it takes."
That's called leeching, boys and girls. That's called leeching. Seeing someone else's success and don't even know them. Had you would have seen this guy anywhere else and let him not be Logan Paul, you wouldn't have pulled up on him. Nah, you see his fame. You want what he got. You really don't want to be friends with him or want to work with him. You want to leech off of what he got, soak some of that up. That's called leeching, bro.
And what was the point of you even quitting your job? You don't even believe in yourself. Overall, this whole thing is dumb, but let's just keep on going.
I'm 22 years old. I'm just trying.
I bet. I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like I need
You
to
need connections and you need people to be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people? Friends?
I don't.
Friends? You got friends. You got amigos.
I don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't. I swear to God. I'm here by myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Norwalk, Ohio.
You're a good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends. Go make content. Do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like now you gotta activate.
Try to make a step.
I'm not.
Now you gotta activate
directly.
You're the guy.
No,
you're the guy.
No, bro. My team is this. Relax, bro. Relax. I'm not the guy. Like life isn't about handouts. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm
you
not trying to
work.
get a handout. I'm not trying to get
What
a handout.
are you trying to do?
I'm trying to work hard for a little money. No money. I don't know. I can get a job somewhere else. All I want to move to LA, and I want to be able to be part of that.
Look, I have to go. If you really are serious about it, bro, you should move to LA and just like you approached me, start making connections with every single person in LA. I'm serious. That's it. I've always said this. If you're charismatic and you can talk to someone, you can make it in LA. Yeah, that's my advice.
Now, as we can see from this video, this dude didn't end up working for Logan Paul. He did get a lot of followers on TikTok for this, but what he ultimately ended up doing was he went back to his welding job. He's a dad now, and he's getting married soon. And he still makes TikToks, but they're mainly about his wife and his life, bars. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Like, he's back at his job, he's doing his thing, and it seems like he's happy, whatever. But I just think it was dumb for him to quit his job to go and try to work for Logan Paul without even it being guaranteed. Yes, you got to take some risk in life, but this was just a dumb risk. Like, and that's my problem with a lot of these people quitting their jobs for content creation. It's a dumb risk because they don't have any plan or anything. They're just quitting with faith, and that's all they have. And nothing wrong with having faith in yourself, but it does get to a point where your faith can't be the only thing that leads you in this. Like, you need to have a plan and you need to have some results to actually quit your job for content creation. You're not gonna make millions or even thousands of dollars or even hundreds of dollars within months. Like, it's something that you have to work towards, and it comes slowly. But in conclusion, look, believe in yourself, but just don't be dumb. Don't drop everything to pursue this dream, expecting to be rich in a few months. Like, if you want to pursue your dreams, cool, do that. But this is something that you have to do for years to see results. And don't even do content creation just for the money, because it takes a while for that money to actually come. Look, you got to be a little delusional while creating content, because it's something that a lot of people are probably going to shit on you for when you're first starting. Like, that's definitely happened to me. You just got to push through and work each and every day, and you're just going to have to fit it in. If you have a job but you also want to make videos in your free time. Then when you got to go to work, make your money there so that you can still fund yourself, so that you can still live, pay rent, buy groceries. And don't even quit your job until your side hustle makes more than your main hustle. These people are quitting their jobs and they're not making anything off of content creation. I just find it so insane.
Cameron's a hustler, bro.
Yeah, that was like my little
Cameron's
rant.
a hustler.
I just wanted to talk about that. Not everyone needs to be a content creator. This is bad. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Twitch Cameron WAK, Twitter Cameron WAK,
appreciate you too,
Instagram
my
Cameron
boy.
WAK, Discord link in the description. Make sure to check out the second channel, Cameron Live. A lot of reactions going on.
This is a good video.
Posting daily. If you guys enjoyed this video, then
hey, Cameron's a hustler, bro. Like, obviously, I don't know this guy personally at all. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, what he said, man, when he said, don't drop your main hustle until your side hustle make more than your main hustle. I was always taught, don't quit your main hustle till your side hustle make double your main hustle. But it's still the same concept, man. But, hey, he did put some positive bars in there, man. And, hey, these channels I got right here, this is my gaming channel, smaller channels. Hey, so I really appreciate a video like this. Give yourself a time frame. Years down the road, where do you want to be on YouTube or content creation with your channels and shit like that? Then, hey, take off with it, man. Stay focused. Stay focused. Chase your dream. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me know what y'all think in the comments. This is a reaction to his video. Go like and subscribe his shit, because he the one who made it, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm out, man. Woah out there, beat, man.